And we're back. Rams franchise. In the last episode, we went against the Broncos where we lost 40-6. Was not a great showing by offense or defense. In this episode, we're going to play against the Rams, who are 4-8. Um, we are in my opinion, a very tough spot if we want to make the playoffs. We currently sit at the 11 seed. However, the 7 seed, who is the Steelers, is 6-6. So the playoffs are right there for us. I think if we end up going 4-1, we should be in. I always say it, 10 wins should be good enough to get you in, especially in what looks to be a very weak uh, conference. Yeah, Tyree Wilson, Gavin Andrews, Jared Frazier, all out for this game. Jared Frazier, he's done for the season at this point. I don't know how to get him off of IR. It genuinely won't let me. They're going to be without Puka Nakua and Alaric Jackson. That is huge. We have to absolutely take advantage of that. Hopefully, we're able to. This is what the team is going to be looking like. Geno Smith, even though he played bad, he's still our starter. All right, we did bench him at the end of last game. However, I mean, that was because we were down so many points. It didn't make much sense to keep him out there and risk the injury. But at the same time, we put Bradley Feldman, the rookie fourth-round pick, and boy, oh boy, did he look abysmal. Something, if I remember to do, is I'm going to start doing the jerseys. What I mean is, obviously, you see we're wearing the white jerseys. I don't really care about away games. But for the home games, I might put on a special little jersey or something occasionally. That way, to keep it a bit like more entertaining, be like, "Ooh, we're rocking these jerseys." Granted, we don't get to see it very much as we're in this simulation, as they have picked up two first downs now, 20 yards, or a bit more, honestly. Don't get to see a whole lot, but I think it'll be cool to see. Kyron Williams, 17 yards through the air and a first down. Mecole Hardman gets some inside the red zone. And this is where we will hop in and watch. This is Monday Night Football, by the way. So we are the last game of the week. Only 2 yards there for Kyron Williams. Not great. Well, I mean, good for us, not for him. And it's going to be end around and gets a few yards, only 2. Tried fighting for yards, but wasn't quite able to do it. Bring up third down now. And it's going to be Mac Jones throwing. And Davante Adams unable to hold on. And Darian Porter are pretty much our only bright spot at cornerback. Eric Stokes has taken a definite step down from last year. Kick is good, though. 3-0 for the Rams. I didn't back out in time, I apologize. So we're going to just watch the kickoff. On the off chance something happens, Kavontae Turpin going to return up to the 23-yard line. Geno Smith, not having a great year. He was not quite an MVP candidate last year, but he was definitely, one of those guys who, wow, he is having a great season. 16 yards there to Demario Douglas. Back-to-back incompletions make it third down. Then they get 9 yards to Brock Bowers. 4th and 1. We're going to go for it. I love that call, but Ashton Genty unable to pick it up. So Rams take over on enemy side of the field. 3rd and 4 after 6 yards to Adams and an incomplete pass. They go back to Adams for 6 yards and a first down. Jonathan Culp gets the sack there. 8 yards to Jordan Whittington to erase that. And incomplete on 3rd down. So 4th down, 49-yard field goal is good by Brandon McManus, and the Rams lead 6-0. Starting us off is 7 yards for Genty, followed by 26 yards to Jack Betch. 8 yards to Trey Tucker, 2nd and 2. 12 yards to Brock Bowers is going to put us in to the red zone. We are going to hop in and watch the remainder of this drive. Gino is going to throw on first down. Pressure, throws it, complete to Genty, able to get 5 yards before stepping out of bounds. 2nd and 5 now, up to the 12-yard line. You have to call at least one more play before the end of the quarter. Hand off to Genty. He's going to get to the edge and into the end zone. Raiders take the lead with 15 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. Final play of the quarter is going to be a sack for Max Crosby. 4-yard loss there. And then Brennan Jackson starts the second quarter off strong. And they just run it on 3rd down, waving the white flag that drive. Not a great punt, 49 yards. 2-yard rush by Genty. -3 for Genty. And Kobe Durant, the cornerback, gets injured on the play. 9 yards to Tucker. It's going to be short of the 1st down. Caleb Rogers injured on the play to center. And then that's a good punt. Pinned at the 7-yard line. Incomplete pass there for Mac Jones. 4 yards to McCole Hardman. 3rd and 6. It's going to be a penalty on Matt Royce, 3rd rookie. Not able to get the 1st down is Noah Grabe. Jonah Leilua gets injured on the play because our D tackles aren't injured and bad enough. 8-yard rush by Turpin. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 2. 6 yards for Genty. That's a 1st down. -3 for Genty. 3 yards for Genty. 8 yards for Tucker. It's going to be short of the 1st down. We're going to punt it away. Only 46 yards. Not a great punt there. Anything below 50 is less than ideal. 15 yards to Jordan Whittington. That's a 1st down. 7 yards to McCole Hardman. 12 yards to McCole Hardman. 1 yard for Williams. -1 for Kyron Williams. 3rd and 10. Incomplete pass. And we're going to go ahead and watch the rest of this half out. 2 minutes remaining. It will be a kick. 55-yarder. The kick is up and wide to the left. No good. And that'll take us to a 2-minute warning where the Raiders get the ball at the 44-yard line. Already within striking distance. And that's straight Tucker to the other 45. That's just enough for a 1st down. Dino running out of time. He's going to be tackled by Braden Fisk. Excuse me, Braden Fisk. And Gino throwing again. What a grab. That's Demario Douglas was behind him and able to make that adjustment. Timeout Raiders are first on a 3rd and 9. A minute to go. Rams bring pressure. Gino going to scramble. Has room in front of him. Inside to 30. Down to the 21-yard line. Good pickup there. 1st down. 30 seconds remaining. And Gino going to scramble again. Gets it out at the very end. Incomplete. What a good play by him. Able to get that ball out of there. Avoids the sack. 2nd and 10. We see Michael Mayer, the tight end, in motion. Gino gonna throw. That is complete. Timeout Raiders. They're second to the 16-yard line. 3rd and 5. 18 seconds ago, that was Demario Douglas on the reception. I'm not saying Brock Bowers out there. That's kind of concerning. And Gino, incomplete. That ball gets batted down. Amazing awareness by the D tackle there. And it's going to be a chip shot field goal. Pretty much an extra point, honestly. And it's good. So the Raiders lead 10-6. Raiders also do get ball to start 2nd half. So with 12 seconds to go, unless the Rams can pull off some magic, that'll probably be the 1st half score. And they're going to return it up to 23.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own
One handoff should do it, barring a good run, which Kyron Williams does get up to the 33 timeout. If I'm the Rams here, I'm probably trying to run it again and then hopefully get a Hail Mary. And it's caught, breaks a tackle, and he's still going down to the 39-yard line. No time left. Good attempt there by Noah Grado. And that'll do it for the half, with the Raiders leading 10-6, getting the ball to start half number 2. Starting out, we have the Seahawks and the Dolphins. Seahawks in a good spot. Dolphins holding on to their playoff hopes by a thread. It's going to be Kenneth Walker. What a run. They win that one, 17-10. Seahawks up to 9-4. Dolphins 5-8. That won't quite end their playoff hopes, but it's definitely going to make it nearly impossible. Next, we have the Bears and the Bills. Bears trying to salvage this season. Bills having a great season so far, trying to continue. We can't even see what's going on. And it's the Bills who win 17-14 in the blizzard. Finally, we got the Panthers and Ravens. Panthers 6-6, Ravens 8-4. Both of them trying to get wins. Both teams in a good spot at the moment, though. It's going to be Derrick Henry not trying to truck a man, hurdling him 28-17. And the Raiders going to win that one. Or, excuse me, Ravens going to win that one. Looking at the other teams, the Chiefs dominate the Chargers 49-14. I don't see the Broncos anywhere. So that's huge for us that the Chargers lost. We have the current tiebreaker over the Chiefs. I believe we have the tiebreaker over the Dolphins or the Chargers as well. However, they do have the better record. So if we're able to win, we should have an even record going into the game or to the next game. And we're going to go ahead and switch to normal speed. And we are underway for half number 2. Going to be kicked into the end zone, not returned. 30-yard line. Starting us off is a 13-yard completion to Demario Douglas, followed by Geno Smith scrambling for 7. Already up to midfield. Genty going to knock us back free. And we're going to punt it. Touchback on the play. 8 yards for Kyron Williams on second down. And it's going to be a penalty. Diego Ramirez. 3rd and 7. And that's going to hurt because they would have got the first down if it wasn't for the penalty. 68 yards. What a punt. Pinned at the 5-yard line. Turpin only gets free, so it's 3rd and long. Trey Tucker for 9 and a first down, though. 8 yards for Genty to follow it up. And then an incomplete pass. 3rd and 2. Incomplete pass again. We're probably going to punt. 60-yard punt. Good punt. Fair caught, so no return. They get up to 15. Seven yards to Noah Gray. 7 yards to Devontae Adams for a first down. Interception by Eric Stokes. That puts us automatically in the red zone at the 16-yard line. We did miss one play. It was a 1-yard pickup by Genty. Geno on second down. Gonna throw. Stays in bounds. Michael Mayer makes a move down inside the 1-yard line. It's 1st and goal. I still don't see Brock Bowers out there. We're going to back out after we score. Oh, there we go. 1-yard touchdown for Genty. Was Brock Bowers on the injury report? I didn't think so. He is injured. Okay. I'm guessing he got injured sometime during the game. Yeah, he's out for the game with a bruised sternum. We'll see if the Rams suffered any. Nope, they're still good. I was wondering why he wasn't out there. I mean, that is most definitely going to explain it, though. We lead 16-6. I would probably go for 2. We kicked the extra point. I mean, I'm not picky. It's just the difference between 2 touchdowns and a touchdown and a 2-point conversion and field goal. Kyron Williams doing it all. That 3-play sequence gets them in a first down. Noah Gray for 7. 5 yards to Davante Adams on a rush. Interesting. As the clock is running low, 7 yards for Williams. That'll do it for quarter number 3. 18 yards to Kyron Williams. They're not quite in the red zone, but they're at the 22-yard line. It's close enough. In the fourth quarter, Rams down 11, but have the ball right at the red zone. Let's see if they can, now inside the red zone, pick up a 4 to Davante Adams. They're down 11, so it's the easiest path, or probably most likely path, is going to be a touchdown plus a 2-point conversion, and then a field goal on top of that.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up
Third down. 5 yards to go. Jones alone in shotgun. Has time. Fires complete into the end zone. That's Mecole Hardman. We're actually going to stay and watch this one play because they are going for 2. And the 2-point attempt. We see a man in motion. Should be Jordan Whittington. They go Kyron Williams, tackled at the 5-yard line. Jeremy Chinn meets him in the backfield. Failed to make the tackle, but did enough to stall for his teammates to get there. So it is a 5-point game, which is a touchdown game unless you score multiple times. 3rd and 7, Genty 1 for negative. 25 yards to Dante Ford. Glad to see him out there making plays. Jack Betch for 5 yards. The 50-yard field goal is good. We lead 20-12. 8-point game, touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Mecole Hardman for 14 yards, followed by Kyron Williams for 5. Followed by Noah Gray for 5 for a first down. Jeremy Chinn knocks that one away. Intercepted by Jeremy Chinn as well. And we could put it away. Braden Fisk with the sack. That's huge. And that's going to be enough. That got the stop. We were on their side of the field before that. 10 yards to Mecole Hardman, 2nd and inches. 3rd and inches. And Matt Royster with the sack. And they're going to punt it, and it's only a 37-yard punt and a 14-yard return by Kavontae Turpin. We're on their 44. One yard for Genty. We're going to watch the rest of this game out, by the way. Gino on 2nd down, complete. Trey Tucker's got the first down to the 34. And we're in field goal range. Now we are looking at a long field goal. We're not quite long. About a 51-yarder. We obviously would like to make it as short as possible. Gino, and that's going to negate that. 2nd and 19. Braden Fisk again knocks us out of field goal range. Hand off to Genty, fights up to the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down, and there's an injury timeout. I believe that was Braden Fisk. 3rd and 16. We don't need a first down to be confident. We just need enough yards for a field goal, and that's what we get. 45-yarder. If Daniel Carlson makes this, it'll be a 2-score game. The kick is up. And it's good. Raiders lead by 11 with just under 3 to go. Now the Rams are getting the ball, and they do have all 3 timeouts, so it is not over. However, they do have to play with urgency, all right? They cannot be taking their time.
Mecole Hardman on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Rams, with their season on the line, if they lose, it is probably over. Mecole Hardman, pass midfield, down to the 36 of Raiders territory. Huge pickup and a first down there.
It's a gain of 40. That's good for
Gain of 40, as the commentators say. First down, obviously.
1st and 10 at the 36
See Noah Gray to tight end, go in motion. Mac Jones throwing, complete. That's Jordan Whittington up to the 19-yard line. First down.
It's a gain of 18.
And they are most definitely playing with urgency, as it's going to be a handoff to Kyron Williams. Max Crosby makes the tackle, only 1 yard pickup. Will they be able to get another snap off? They will not. 2-minute warning.
Second and 9 at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
Second and 9 now. 2 minutes to go. Screen pass, and we're all over that. 3rd and 12 back at the 20. If I'm them, I'm throwing a pass towards the sideline or in the end zone. And he gets hit as he throws, incomplete. 4th down. They're going to go for the field goal, obviously, make it a 1-score game. They don't need the onside kick. They do have all 3 timeouts, but it definitely would be a lot better. And they're going to trust their defense to get a stop. Up to the 23-yard line by Turpin. Toss to Genty, breaks the tackle. Going to be tackled back at the 20, though. Loss of 3. And that is so good for the Rams. 2nd and 12 now. They go Genty again. And he has it. And he's still going. He's going to go the distance. 80 yards. Now, the smart move would have been to fall, to not score there. But, I mean, it's an 80-yard touchdown. It's hard to say no to. All right, less than 90 seconds to go now. Rams still have all 2 timeouts. They are going to need an onside kick, though, most likely, unless they score this play. Oh, I accidentally exited. Whoopsie. Did not mean to do that. And with that run there, Ashton Genty might have ended the Rams season. $100 seconds though, or no, 80 seconds. Second and 2. There's no urgency. They need to go. They don't have the time to really be doing this. And Mac Jones is going to be sacked back at the 22. Nowhere for him to go. And he's not going to get the first down. It's going to be 4th and inches. So this is the game right here.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
And they're going to throw for it. Very risky. But they do get it up to the 41.
A gain of 6. And the Rams first down.
And they spike it with 34 seconds left. Devontae Adams gets out of bounds. 30 seconds to go. 3rd and 2 though. That's complete. First down to the 36. Timeout Rams. Their final one. So they got to go 36 yards. 25 seconds, no timeouts, and an onside kick and another touchdown. And they need at least 1 2-point conversion. And he's not able to get out of bounds. Noah Gray. I mean, if you're the Rams, you literally are. I mean, this is end zone. I don't think you can afford anything else. And Mills, unless he gets out of bounds, the game's over. And that's going to do it. They don't have time. They don't have time to even get this play off, let alone multiple. And there we go. The Raiders, 30-15, are gonna. Woohoo! Let's go. Just a good game all around by us. 19 for 30, 200 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Didn't need to do that. Rushing, Genty, 20 for 124 yards, 6 yards per carry, and 3 touchdowns. Granted, he had only 40, so he was only averaging 2 yards a carry. It looks like. Granted, his runs were very boom or bust. They were either going for like 7 yards or no yards, like negative. Trey Tucker, 7 for 65. Douglas, 4 for 41. Bowers, 2 for 21. Beck, 2 for 31. Dante Ford had that 25-yard catch. Blocking, sacks by Colton Miller, Ashton Genty, Jackson Power Johnson. Total tackles, 15 for Royster, 11 for Stokes, 9 for Jacoby Dean, 8 for Max Crosby. Bunch of guys for tackle for loss. Sack for Crosby, Jackson, Culp, Schwartz, and then half sack for Jacoby Dean and Matt Royster. Interceptions for Eric Stokes and Jeremy Chin. Kicking was perfect for us. Hunting, 53.5 average. Another key thing was their kicker missing that 55-yarder, I want to say it was. But we get the win. We go back above 500. We're at 7-6 now. And who got injured? Darian Porter. He's going to be out the next 3 games. So Ravens, Chiefs, and someone else. We have to watch the weekly recap, however. Hopefully it gives us some new teams. Obviously, we're going to see our own, but for the other two, we had the Dolphins, Seahawks, I want to say, and then Bills, Bears, and there was one more. Nope, same ones. All right, we're going to go ahead and skip it then. All right, we're going to go ahead and advance to next week. So Darian Porter's going to miss the Ravens, the Chiefs, and the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers aren't great, but the other two, I mean, you see 9-4, and then the Chiefs, obviously a division game. 7-6. I mean, it's a really tight competition between us three, the bottom three, and then you got the Broncos kind of solidifying their spot. But I mean, look at it. Even now, the 6 seed 7-6. So teams 6 through 10 are all 7-6, and you got a few teams at 6-7, 6-7. Sorry, you got the Steelers or not Steelers, the Bengals, the Titans, the Texans, and then you even got the Jets, Dolphins, Colts, all kind of there as well. I mean, no one is eliminated from the playoffs at this point. When I say eliminated, I mean like all these teams are still talked about. I couldn't make it, so this is a really tight conference. But that is going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I did. We're gonna have to win. uh, Go 3-1. If we're going to lose one, it's probably going to be against the Ravens. So, I mean, buckle up. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.